Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're gonna be taking a look at is every different version of Michelangelo that I currently do own. Now I said I'm making this a series, so I did Donatello and Raphael's already. If you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out if you guys are interested in Donatello's and Raphael's. Next up will be Leonardo, would be the only one that's left. But for right now, we're going to be taking a look at Michelangelo, some of the many different versions. Alright guys, so starting off with the most popular version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, I believe, for my opinion. It would be the NECA style movie figures. Now these are awesome, especially I believe these are the 1/4 scale. These are about 12 to 14 inches, I believe. These are awesome, especially when it comes to the bandanas in the back. They're kind of cloth, as you guys can see. The front is not, which I think it would have been cool if it was like an actual cloth, but at the same time it's good that they did the mold and they did a pretty damn good job with the headband. Now going to the back, I like the details on the shell, and just overall this figure is a beautiful figure. These figures were done really great, besides their issues with the legs, and I'll be talking about that on my Leonardo video. But great figures nonetheless. Moving along to the Playmates version of the larger scale figures. This is the reissue vintage line. Mikey was done pretty good. Honestly, I think the only one that wasn't that great within paint work was Donatello. I think the paint was way off, but the rest of them were pretty good. You know, the main ones that we do get issues with, I think, when it comes to paint, will be Raphael when it comes to reissue figures. But nonetheless, this is an awesome Michelangelo. I really do like these figures, and so glad I got to get my hands on them. Moving along to the last Ronin. Now this is if you guys didn't know, spoiler alert, this is Michelangelo. This is, I guess we can call this the last version of Michelangelo, being that he is the last Ronin, and this is his last transformation or version of Mikey without his brothers. So as you can see, a tougher, meaner look, and he looks really good. It doesn't resemble Mikey, it just resemble a different transformation of Mikey. And moving along to another last Ronin figure that I do own. This is the sketched out version of the last Ronin figure, but this is based on the first one that they made with all the gear, which I don't have, and I kind of like that one more than the other one that I have. But this one's a pretty cool one. You know, I just grabbed it because I was just curious about how I would feel about it, so just wanted to check it out. And moving along to Mummy Mike. What can I say about Mummy Mike? This is possibly the worst Michelangelo figure that I do own. And I don't mean by the mold. Like, I don't mean by... The figure's a great figure. Just the way it looks is horrible. I mean, it's supposed to look that way. It's an ugly figure, you know. So, it's done correctly. It's just, I don't know. I do not like the figure. Nevertheless, it is done great. Moving along to who we got here. This is the NECA Michelangelo. So this is the smaller version, the 6 to 7 inch scale version of the larger scale. And may I say, like, they did a great job with both of them. I enjoy more, honestly, my 6 to 7 inch scale line than the larger scale line, because they take up less shelf space and they're easier to displays and pose and have fun with. Now, looking at them side by side, they are identical, pretty much identical. And this is the one from part 2 as well. This is the one from Secret of the Ooze where the head sculpt changes. I went ahead and put that jacket on from my Playmates movie figures. So I just figured a jacket would be cooler on the NECA style. But as you can see right now, these are all the NECA movies and comic book figures that I do own. We're gonna be in the X Universal Monster one. But now we're gonna be taking a look at Playmates. Playmates, we're starting off with this guy right here, who was the one that I stole the jacket from. This is Playmates' version of the TNMT movies figure. And this one, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, they're trying to recreate what NECA did, but in their own way. And I don't know. I don't really like them as much. And this guy came with the the 2-pack with Street Fighter vs. Turtle 2-pack, which I'm so disappointed. I think that's discontinued. And I did get Ryu's and Chun-Li's, and I was waiting for Guile's and Ken's 2-pack, and I think it was a great idea to do two of the coolest like games and cartoons meshed together, like Street Fighter and Turtles. So it sucks that we still have not seen the other 2-packs. This is a recent pickup. If you guys haven't seen the video, go check it out. This is the 2003 animated series reissue Michelangelo. Now these guys, I gotta say, I said it before, I say it again, this is probably the best artistic style of the Turtles from my opinion. And I love my piece of tossing. Again, as you guys know, early 90s, screaming early 90s, and just awesome. I love them. I love these guys. You can see like they have the little holster on the side. It's freaking awesome. That's to hold the pieces. I don't think they work correctly though. But other than that, man, look at that face. So wacky, so cool, so early 90s. I gotta say, man. And then the sewer heroes. You can't go wrong with the sewer heroes. They're very kind of like screaming authentic classic Turtles, man. And I got a little hint for you guys. I do have something I'm waiting for coming in by mail, and I don't want to give it away. It's gonna be a cool video. It's gonna be more turtle stuff. Moving along with the Star Wars shell figures. I already told you guys how I feel about these figures due to the vivid colors on the belt, making it pop more, and the like shiny finish. I do enjoy these a lot more than the vintage reissues from the animated series. These guys, I like the other ones more than these guys, because again, these guys are cool and they scream nostalgia, but at the end of the day, I have to go with my Star Wars shells. And I know I didn't open the shell, but the shell does open and you can store little figures and stuff like that. I mean, not figures, accessories. Movie stars, man, do I love these movie stars. But I am getting kind of tired of seeing them over and over again in the stores. I gotta say, they are... I got mine from the 6-pack from the Target website, but I gotta say, I am tired of seeing them. Now, moving along to what we have here. As you guys can see, all the different versions of these awesome turtle figures. We're coming close to the end. We are going to be taking a look at the official last versions that Playmates has released so far, which is the Playmates Mutant Mayhem line. This line was cool, like I said, very cool, different style of turtles we do see, and they did a good job with what they are offering. But again, not my favorite style of the turtles, but definitely one that, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I believe there's been worse, but you know, it's not the coolest either. But this figure right here was done great. The battle damage Mikey, really cool. And again, waiting for the larger scales to be released. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but you know, so far we only got Raph and Leo. We're missing Donnie and Mikey, so hopefully we get those soon, because I'm fiending to customize them and give them that battle damage aesthetic. Coming along to the Toddler turtle figures. Now these, I believe these are not sold anywhere but in Target and only in the US. I'm not sure, but they're pretty cool figures, man. if you can get your hands on them, get them. I believe they come in 2 packs, so they're 10 for 2, so about 20 bucks for all 4. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.